pastor asked if I would give, just briefly share my perspective of this coronavirus and pandemic and quarantine. Well, first of all, being quarantined is no fun, that's for sure, especially when you're in a house full of people who expect you to cook for them all the time. But I really do miss my church family very much. I miss teaching Sunday school, and I miss the Wednesday night youth groups for sure. I can't wait for us to all get back together again soon. But while we're apart, there is something that we can do. There's something I personally can do. And I was reminded of that. Matthew 5:14 says that we are the light of the world. And I was thinking, how can we be a light if our lamps are empty, if we have no fuel? And so during this quarantine time, I'm going to take it upon myself to refuel myself so that I can be of help to others. I can't pour out into others and help them if I am not full myself. I'm using this time also at home to really get into God's Word. Psalms 46:10 tells us to be still and know that I am God. And I've been reading through Psalms, and that's been very encouraging to me during this time. Also, I'm taking advantage of all of the online streaming messages and devotionals that's all over the internet, more now than ever before. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I listen to Reba Bowman with Dare for More Ministries, and that's very encouraging. And earlier this week, I attended a virtual revival meeting and got to hear my childhood pastor preach, and that was really interesting. And so there's many ways that we can find opportunity to encourage ourselves and to refuel our lamps during this time. And can you imagine if all of us have a personal revival in our own hearts, what God can do with that? If we all together join and having a personal revival in our own hearts. And part of me, I am human, part of me does have fears and disappointments during this time. I have to admit, I worry about my family's health, the family members who aren't with me, for my family and friends who've lost their jobs. And I'm disappointed in that my daughter may not be able to graduate from high school like a regular graduation. So I do have fears and disappointments. But right now, instead of focusing on those fears and disappointments, I'm choosing to turn all that over to God because I know He is in control. And I'm also going to choose to obey Him right now when He tells me to be still and know that I am God. Thank you for letting me share my perspective, and God bless, and I'm praying for you all.